Welcome to the Lee Priest Open. This is your host, Mark, for Mark's Max Muscle. Today's match sees the 2001 Ironman Pro Lee Priest go head-to-head against the O2 Arnold Classic version of himself. This is reminiscent of yesterday's matchup, a minor event in the Night of Champions yesterday against a bigger event in the Mr. Olympia. And this one is the Ironman Pro being the smaller event, and of course the Arnold Classic, very prestigious. Do you notice he comes in much more dialed and conditioned in the bigger events, and much fuller, perhaps a little less conditioned for the minor events? He does things right. But is that conditioning going to be enough in this case? I don't know. He looks like he nailed it there in the Ironman Pro. Look how big, thick, full he is. And his waistline, definitely in check. I'm going to give him a point based on this comparison here in the Ironman Pro. So 1-0. And if you ask me, these two physiques are complete opposites. Now, it looked similar in the front double bicep, but look how much bigger he is in the Ironman. I almost want to give him a point here for the win. But that stomach distension, when you compare the abs there, it's night and day. A definite victory for the Arnold Classic, but he is so much smaller. I don't know. And then, is it just me, or is he missing his left lat? Or no, that is his right lat. I need to learn my lefts and rights. But definitely he is missing his lat, and I think that's such a distraction to me in this pose that I am going to award a second point to the Ironman Pro. This could be an upset, guys, and I can see some controversy in this because he is better conditioned in the Arnold Classic. But I vote the way I want to vote. Of course, if I did vote for the Ironman Pro in this Superman pose, I guess you could call it a victory pose as well, then I would be completely wrong. The Arnold Classic, wow. Maybe I made a mistake on that lat. Perhaps it was the timing. He had his lat pulled in or something, because it looks extra full here. Wow, that tiny waistline makes this pose. I am drawn to the forearms in this pose as well. This is a forearm pose to me. Wow, what a display. I have never seen such a good Superman pose. And this is probably one of the worst ones in the Ironman Pro for Lee Priest. Definitely a strong point for the Arnold Classic version here. And I guess we're back to the mandatories. I get a little excited when I do the specialty poses. I just love comparing them. I get a little overexcited sometimes, but I am calmed down now. We are in the side chest. Hard to say in this one. Yes, of course, he is much thicker and fuller in the Ironman Pro, rather. But the thin skin, and look at the vascularity. Look at his far delt there. The vein is just popping. Much thinner skin. I don't know, almost a toss-up here. And of course, the angle is slightly different. I think if it was the same, you'd be able to see that much smaller waist in the Arnold Classic. But no real point for either version here. Ah, yes, the backs. The almighty back comparisons. Definitely a layer of water in the lower back, even in the upper back of the Ironman Pro. Look at the line around them traps. Of course, the traps are a slight bit smaller, but much more defined. Those lats are big and mighty, and just as full or bigger in the Ironman Pro as the Arnold Classic. But look at the lower back, a little tighter. I think I am leaning just slightly towards the Arnold Classic version here. This is actually quite a tight little race, and I'm still almost up in the air with this one. I am still reminded of that Superman victory, though. What a dominant victory. So taking that into consideration, along with this final pose, the ab and thigh, I am pretty sure that the Arnold Classic version was the superior version as far as these two are concerned. The abs, look at the waistline, much tighter. But at the end of the day, there is some qualities of the Ironman Pro that I do like, and that are scoring ahead of this Arnold Classic version. If you could see the rest of the thigh here, I am pretty sure that it would be a blowout as far as this pose is concerned. You could really see the rest of the leg of the Arnold Classic version, and it was striated and feathered to a T. And just from what I can tell here, the Ironman Pro, his thigh looks soft. No separation at all. So, the 2002 Arnold Classic Lee Priest advances on in these brackets. And we will eventually see the 2000 Mr. Olympia face the 2002 Arnold Classic. What a matchup that's going to be. Epic proportions, epic proportions. The next matchup in these brackets features the 02 Mr. Olympia Lee Priest, that's a sharp version, versus the 2004 Iron Man Pro, another Iron Man Pro. So, one to look forward to. Hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget, have a good day.